makes him a true inventor and committed to bridging the gap between the research and application. So we all are teachers here today, but sir has already lots of industrial experience. So he will guide us today to learn how deep learning methods can be applied to address the real world challenges and how to translate the theory into the practice. And please join me in welcoming Parth sir. And on behalf of GEC Modasa, I would like to welcome sir for the today's session. And now I will hand over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Minal. So, yeah, thank you for warm introduction and thanks for giving me opportunity to speak in front of like all like eager and enthusiastic young like students of GET Modasa. So I'll share my screen and then we will get started. So like myself, Parth Pandya, I graduated in 2006 from DDIT Nadia, and then from graduating from DDIT, like I worked in couple of companies in Ahmedabad as well as in Pune. I worked with Persistent for 3 to 4 years before starting my own company called Varai Technologies in Pune in 2013. So it is like more than 12 years of entrepreneurial journey, and like it has been a roller coaster ride, like developing various products and projects for enterprises and startups alike. So like I'll start with like the specific topic of applying concepts to real world application with few slides and few practical demos as well. So you are able to see as well as hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And you are also able to see my screen?
Yes, sir. Screen is visible.
Yeah. Okay. So we will start with advancement in data science and machine learning, and then like how we can apply this concept to real world application. So currently, like if I understand the audience, so how many professors are there? And like I see 64 participants. So all are from data science bench or like from various streams. So Minal ma'am or like can you
Yes.
just brief me about the audience? Yeah.
Yes, sir. The participants are not only from computer branch, but from all the branches. Participants are there, and most of the participants are faculties. And we also
Okay.
have PG students, PG scholars also.
Okay, no problem. So if I understand the distribution of various branch, there are computer science graduate, there are like mechanical, all or from electrical or civil background also, right? But mostly engineering streams students are there. Okay, so I would consider that as a yes. And so let's begin. So basically, like as I told, like I have been running Varahi Technologies in Pune from last 13 years, and we have been like bespoke software development company, like who is developing various software for enterprises, for startups, and for SMEs, not only in India but also in Europe as well as in USA. So we have got good customer tally with our work of around 13 odd years, and we have worked on many innovative solutions. But recently, like we changed our course of action, and then like fortunately, like we were involved in startup ecosystem. So during this journey, like we have worked on like more than three startups as a co-founder and core technical team as a co-founder or on our own, and all of those startups are from like AI and data science domain. So initially we started with our college friends, one startup which is currently incubated in iCreate, Ahmedabad, where like we are doing non-ferrous waste metal recycling using computer vision and AI models, where we are using cobot conveyor belts to sort the material and then like identify which type of metal it is, whether it is brass, copper, aluminum, or steel. So that's the first startup, and it is currently in advanced implementation stage, where like we are implementing cobot and conveyor belt mechanism. Our AI models are ready. Second startup, which we have incubated with like my known friends, was into healthcare and AI side. That was called AI Dent, where like the dentist can put X-ray into the software, and that will give you all anomalies and prediction of your tooth decay, your various like important classification on your RVG and OPG, which are your teeth and mouth X-ray. So that also like we got incubated in T Hub Hyderabad, and we got good traction. So currently I am out of that startup, but that startup also doing good. And our third startup is into voice AI space, where like you can converse with AI. You can talk to AI for like getting you placed. Our AI can scrutinize the people. So that startup we launched as a separate company with Varai, and currently we have screened more than 10,000 people in last few quarters in Pune, and many of them are also placed in various organizations. So I'll also try to demonstrate some of those things during our next few slides. And what we will cover today. So I'll come to next slide. Yeah. So basically for today's session, like we will go with foundation and revolution of overall AI ML system. We would also check the current state of art technology, like what all things are there. Third thing, like we will check real world application and success stories. Like with Varahi, like we have also done like few services work also on AI space. And being this specific lecture with multidisciplinary engineering branches, it would also help me as well as participant to understand that AI is not only for IT, but it is uh, for like every branch out there, not necessarily engineering, but also other form of expressions. So that is where like we would also like to discuss, and then like future challenges and strategical opportunities, and we will also do a few question and answer session. So our goal for this session is to understand how ML and AI is reshaping industry and like creating altogether new workflows and new opportunities for everyone. So before we move to next slide, anyone have any question or wants to ask anything? Because we want this session to be more like interactive. So be it professor or be it like any student, any silly question one can also ask. So anyone wants to ask any question before we start on the next one? Okay, so we will move to next slide. So no one has any question, right? Okay.
Yes, sir. There are no questions from participants.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so now, so we will start with one question in order to make the overall session more interactive. People can write answer in chat or they can raise the hand and talk also. So, uh, can anyone tell me like how AI revolution began? Like what was the starting point of AI like revolution? So anyone can raise the hand and then like answer anything like that is fine. But I want answer. I want this session to be more interactive, not me talking all the time.
Sir, from as far as I can remember, it machine learning started from the time of the Turing machine, from Alan Turing's time, and
Yeah,
then Bayesian network came. I mean Bayesian equation, and then after AI started.
yeah, absolutely. So the idea itself started with Alan Turing. So there is also one famous movie, uh, like
Yes, sir.
with Alan Turing, right? So anyone know
Yes,
the movie
sir.
name?
Sir, the imitation game.
Yeah, the imitation game. So the imitation game was the chapter from the research paper Alan Turing has written. It was, I guess, first or second chapter only. But ideas started with Alan Turing thinking like now machines are there. So what if machine can like really talk to human? Machine can comprehend us. Machine can uh, like if machine is talking to us and if we don't realize if it is a machine or actual human being. So what is that taste called? Anyone know? Like what is that concept called? So yeah, so anyone can write in chat like what is that taste called? Like where like a human cannot understand whether it is a human or a machine. Okay, so like yeah, so then like many people have written, Keyur has written, Vitesh has written that it is called Turing test, right? And with advancement of technology, like we see this PPT in front of us, like 2012 something has happened, 17 something has happened, 20 something has happened, but 22 was a turning point because before 22, most of these models were hard to configure, hard to expose to end user. But with ChatGPT and other models coming in, it was
Hello. Is it only me or there is no audio? Okay, please wait for 1 minute. Okay, it looks like the sir has let's see, sir. Sir is muted. Um, Sir, you are already present, also you can unmute yourself and
Hello.
yes, sir.
Hello. Are you able to hear me now?
Yes, you are audible now, but sir, screen is not visible. So you need to
Okay.
share the
Yeah.
screen again.
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen again. Sorry, like I was disconnected due to system issue.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm audible, right? Like you are able to hear me fine.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so then like we are talking about GPT. So 2022 GPT was exposed to, and that has created a much more opportunity in terms of like people experiencing the AI firsthand. So like I again wants to run like one question to you. So all of you now know Turing test, right? So Turing test is test like which was envy during like say in 1940s and 1950s, that as a human when I'm talking to AI able to identify whether it is a human or it is an AI. So that is called Turing test. And if like as a human distinguish uh, whether it is like AI or actual person, so then like Turing test is broken. And till now it is not broken, many people say, but it is debatable. So I just want to run a survey and the question like which I want to ask everyone is like I am just putting it on chat. So has a Turing test broken with recent AI development, ChatGPT, Claude, voice models? So I just want answer in yes and no in chat, so everyone can put their answer. So can we have quick answer before we proceed further? So you are able to hear me, right? Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir, you
Ritesh
are audible.
is saying no. So Ritesh, yeah. So okay, Ritesh is saying no. Vipul Kumar is saying no. So Ritesh or Vipul, can you just come on call and answer me? Like why you feel that like it is still no? So ma'am, that should be possible, right? They can also speak.
Yes, sir. Actually, due to some unwanted disturbance, we muted them. But if they raise it their hand, we can unmute them. Participants, sir has shared the screen. So it will be visible now.
Okay, so is screen visible now?
Yes,
Hello.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. So we will proceed further. So basically, the initial point where like AI was started was Allen tuning envisioning, and then like slowly and steadily there was this blank phase whereby infrastructure itself was getting built. Like initially we started with mainframe, then like uh, came the era of personal computers, and then like somewhere in like 85, Geoffrey Helton, like which is considered to be godfather of AI. So he like came up with paper and mechanism of like training a program to learn rather than to logic. So as of now, like when I started programming, it was always about if else loop or while loop or for loop, right? We always thought like the machine has to understand like how it has to be processed with various condition, various logic. But in 85, Geoffrey Helton, like who himself was a like neurologist and doctor, he thought that why don't machine learn like things like we do? Like we usually don't learn with if else condition or if with while or with for loop, right? Like we try to innovate, like we try to understand everything. So that is where like AI and ML work began. Like he come up with this deep learning concept whereby you give data to ML model. It tries to learn various patterns, various like hidden things inside the data, and then it can try to learn based upon various algorithm and various things. So now that was like one of the turning point, but to make it a reality, like it came to computing power, and it came to a lot other development, so which slowly and steadily got traction. And 2012, like if anyone know about LXNet and ImageNet, which was the project done in this like university. So this project itself was also led by Geoffrey Hilton, and one of the students was this ChatGPT co-founder. So, like to learn any technology, like learning and understanding history and person behind them is also important. So one can also research on LXNet. It was Julia Sutskever, like who was part of GPT team from quite some time, and now he has started on his own. But he was the one like who came up with LXNet. So he was the pioneer of computer vision models, like you can say. So that was 2012. In 17, like one of the base of all these models, like which we use day in day out, is transformer based architecture, and paper attention is all you need. So that was one of the third turning point. Then like ChatGPT 3 launch was there. ChatGPT explosion we witnessed like November, December 22, and then like everyone started experiencing the AI. And 24, like we are using ChatGPT, Claude, and many AI models out there day in day out. So can we again run a quick survey? Like, can you just type in the base model you have used so far, be it Claude, be it ChatGPT, be it any other model, so that you can quickly type in chat window before we move to next slide. So you are hearing me, right? I am not getting any response. Yeah, so Kayur is saying that different models are different ability, but like you need to choose one model. So which one it is like? Do you like Claude better? Do you like ChatGPT better? Or you don't use any models? Yeah, so everyone quickly they can write here. Okay, so how many of you have used Claude? Can we have answer in yes and no? Okay, okay. So yeah, so how many of you have used Claude Code or VS Copilot? Okay, okay, no problem. So we will cover that aspect also. So we will go to next one. So every model have their own abilities, own drawback, own advantage, but like we need to use combination of all of them to be better at what we are doing. Now, after seeing history, like I just want to cover when we talk about traditional statistics and modern AI, what is the difference? So in like today's world, like the world has already changed. Like we are talking about AI with us from 2022 to 25, where like people are using AI not only to chat, they are using AI to automate stuff. They are using AI to like simplify day-to-day workflow. They are using AI to build AI also. So that is where next set of like game lies. So in traditional approach, like we have small database. In modern AI ML practice, like you can scrap data, you can get data, even like you can use synthetic data. You can use one AI to train another AI. So if anyone knows the history behind the DeepSeek development, so they have distilled and they have created such beautiful model. So that is where opportunities are there. That with internet around us for more than a few decades, there are massive amount of data, structured, unstructured data here and there. So that you can get, and then like you can create a beautiful system surrounding it. And that is how these models are made. Like we talk about ChatGPT, we talk about Claude, we talk about DeepSeek. They are all trained on our data. So Ankit is telling PPT is not visible. So uh, can you confirm any one of you that are you able to see the PPT? Because I am seeing yeah.
Yes, sir.
So then like
Visible.
Yes, sir.
okay. And someone from DDIT is saying yes. So that is bringing smile on my face. Yeah. So now, so the word has already changed. The way we were developing models, say 10 years before, and the way we are developing now, it is completely different. Even someone sitting in dormitory of Modasa can develop a, a good small language model. Currently, there are repositories out there, like you can use those repositories to build your own model. There are GPUs available for 24 hours or 48 hours for free, which you can use to train your own model. Even government is running program where like you can participate and use GPU from CDEC. So all those opportunities are out there. It is only yourself, like who is restricting you. So whatever you want to build, now is the time. So we will go to next slide. But currently there is humongous opportunity out there to build something really great, because everything is going to get changed in next 5 to 10 years, and onus is upon us as engineer to build something which is useful, which is innovative, and which is quite easy, not complex. Now current state of art technology. So currently like we are using like GPT revolution, model revolution. So we have seen in previous slide that in 2017, Google and DeepMind Labs have created a unique research paper with title "Attention is all you need." So that was the starting point where like transformer architecture was introduced. And currently, most of the model we see, so that is based upon that research paper and that architecture. So I would urge everyone like who is interested in AI/ML should research and read that paper thoroughly, because that will give you insight like what is transformer architecture and how current systems are built. So based upon that, like we see BERT from Google, we see GPT family starting from GPT-2, so now GPT-5. We see Claude models, and currently, like there are many LLMs. Few are reaching to like 175 billion plus parameters, even with multimodal capabilities. So a single model can also generate like media, voice, textual data. Not only that, like we have companies like Anthropic, like who is researching heavily on agentic as well as on coding related tasks. So that is where, like, as an industry, like companies are also evolving. Previously, with 20 people team, like what output we were producing, now it is even possible with 5 people team. So that is also like an alarming aspect for you as an engineer, and it is also an opportunity. Opportunity in what sense? Like when you are graduating and you are coming out of college, if you are knowing this tool, you would be able to convince the company to hire you, because you as an individual would be able to do work of 4 people using proper tools. And believe me, there are many companies who are looking for such resource. But then, like, there would be problem also, because previously, like, 4 people were required to do a job, and now only one can do the work of those 4 people, right? But there are many industry experts who believe in the philosophy that whenever, like, the software development would get easier, there would be enormous amount of softwares will be created. There would be enormous amount of personalization everyone want into their software. And the way we currently see fail software, that itself is going to get changed within next 10 years. So that is humongous opportunity for everyone, like who wants to go into like software field. Moreover, like software not were not existing before. So even though, like, you are not into software, you can implement software into mechanical or automation into mechanical, civil. So everywhere, like technology is going to play a major part. So that is what I want to say about LLM. Now coming to diffusion models. So there are Dolly, Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, which can generate images, which can generate video also. So, like, has anyone tried to generate images from like ChatGPT or from like Midjourney? So they can just type yes in the chat. Yeah, yeah. So I'm seeing a few responses. And has anyone tried like generating video through text? Okay, so from video, I would suggest like being a student, like you can register yourself with Google Gemini, which is free for student, and you can use VO3. So within one single prompt, like you would be able to create a very nice video. Currently, for a product marketing, we are also using VO3 heavily. So currently, there is no limit to development. Whatever you image, you can create. So tools are available. It is only upon you, like what do you want to create. And there is also one large opportunity to create foundational models. So there are many foundational models out there in cloud and at like various locations. on AWS, on Google, so that you can use to like create your own models. So I'll go to next one. So with this, like there are also different set of techniques out there, which includes a few short learning. So there are like concepts out there which you can apply for to like ML model, and within only couple of examples, like model would be like ready or would be able to adapt itself. So I want everyone to like search on these terms, identify the models, identify the use case, and then like implement it. Then like auto ML is there. So using auto ML, like you can automate model selection and deployment. So this is more towards ML ops. Then like there is federated learning concepts out there. So whenever we talk about model, there is a lot of research and development going on, making sure that models are privacy first, but there is a lot of work still required. So anyone like who is interested in this, like they can do more research, create projects surrounding this, because this is where a lot of human effort is going to go in next decade. So if you want to develop something surrounding this, there would be great opportunity for sure. And there is also another concept of neural architecture search, whereby with AI and ML system training these models, there are also concept of like RHLF. There are concept of like multimodal architecture. There are concept of expert mixture of expert MOE architecture. So you can combine this. You can study each and every open source model with weights, open source model like with weight and with training data, in order to understand like how the overall ecosystem works and how overall ecosystem evolves. So we can take few questions at this point of time before we go to few actual demos. So Meenal ma'am, can you intervene, and then like we are open to few questions, say one or two questions, 2 to 3 minutes. So you are able to hear me, right, everyone? Okay, so Ankit has question: what challenges arise in deploying deep learning models on edge devices? So this is like fantastic question. So Ankit, to answer you, like I'll give you one example. So there is one open source, like I'll show you, just give me one moment. You are able to see my screen, right? Yeah. So everyone like who is interested in like voice AI and deploying machine on edge, they can check this repo, Titan TTS. So this model was developed by like young people, like you folks, and they are part of Y Combinator recent bench. So they have developed this voice model, which is just 15 million parameter model, and it can run on any edge device like Raspberry Pi or even on a simple CPU, and it can generate voice within 2 to 3 seconds. Though the quality is not as nice as like other models, but it's a good start. So whenever you create, so it's so currently like from last say 3 years, we are talking about LLMs like this, mm, like billion parameter, trillion parameter model requires high GPU, but next couple of years are going to be much more decentralized in a sense that there is humongous opportunity of small model which can do one specific task perfectly. We have Google, we have ChatGPT, we have Claude, we have many players surrounding them. But what people will really like, that is there a small model like which we can deploy on like small CPU, and for deploying and creating this model, it would take a lot of effort, specifically on distillation side, specifically on fine tuning the model, specifically on ML ops side. But people are researching heavily, not only on closed doors, but also on open source space. Even like this Kitten TTS model is open source. They are about to release their weights. They haven't released their training data, but everyone must understand like what are weights, why they are required, what are training data, why it is required. So all those understanding along with following current industry trend to build something for future is a must. So I hope I was able to answer your question. So we can take one more question before we move to next part. Okay, so any other question?
Sir, there are
Okay.
no more questions from participants.
Sorry, Minal, your voice was not clear to me.
There are no more questions.
Okay, okay, no problem, no problem. So then, like, we will quickly see a few use cases. So when we talk about AI, with AI, the major opportunity is personalization and research expedition. So in healthcare, currently also like we have noticed that drug discovery is getting faster. So complete pharma industry is going to get impacted with AI. So AI is not only about technology; it is also about drug discovery and core of the pharma. So that is where there is humongous opportunity. As I told you earlier, I was associated with AI and like startup. So that is where medical imaging is quite powerful. In 2012-14, like we were talking about AlexNet breakthrough, it was trained on like millions of images, and then like AI was able to identify the image, like this is apple or this is cow, and this was breakthrough. But coming to medical imaging, like it is helping, like not only in terms of accuracy, but also in terms of speed and accessibility. We have many doctors out there, but if we check patient to doctor ratio, not only in a country like India, it is very huge, but also in developed country, like patient don't get appointment to doctors even for months, and that's a reality. So medical imaging and AI is like bridging that gap, and there have been a lot of work done into this space till now, but it is not yet reached the plateau. like we still have like 5 to 10 years, like where everyone can pitch in, everyone can do some innovation, and the AI and software world is just getting started. So that is where also like there are many opportunities out there, and the major opportunity in healthcare space is in personalized treatment, because whenever we are ill, like we have fever, so we take 250 mg dose, 500 mg dose. But as per actual scientific study, like every person based upon their like uh, like medical and their body related requirement, the dose has to be fine tuned. But currently it is not fine tuned, it is in some ratio. So that is creating some minor side effect here and there, but it is currently not possible to create that type of medicine. But in future that would be quite possible, because AI, which is companion of yours, would be knowing exactly about all your body parameters. The completely connected system with cloud, who is connected to say pharma company, would be able to fine tune those requirements of yours, because everything is automated, and people would be willing to pay a premium if they are getting what they want. So that is where like there is humongous opportunity, not only in healthcare but every field. So that is where, like I told you earlier, like when we talk about AI, personalization is going to be game changer word for every industry, be it healthcare, be it like education, everywhere. Personalization is going to come by putting AI as a center. So similar way, like for finance also, like there are many use cases. Many people are working hard. Many people have already deployed solution and they are reaping the benefit like anything. So being in Gujarat, all of you must be knowing about share market trading. So there also like many AI algorithm can be implemented. Though it is difficult one to crack, but there is humongous opportunity out there. Fraud detection, not only in insurance, but be it any industry, data, computer vision, you can mix both of them. You can create models to solve unsolvable problems by keeping customer at center. So there is humongous opportunity. Risk assessment by considering credit score, considering existing pattern of a business, you can create something fascinating in finance, right? So when we talk about modern AI technology stack, like there are many applications out there. You can have agent talking to user, you can have agent talking to agent, creating some workflows. So some applications like which are already out there, like we can see Chat GPT, generate text, images, even video with Sora or VO3 like model, Dolly, Copilot, AutoGPT model. Like we have various model families out there. We have various framework which you must be using day in day out. We have infrastructure, cloud GPUs, Kubernetes, MLOps, VectorDB, knowledge graph. So any one of you working with knowledge graphs, say yes or no. So knowledge graph, I would suggest everyone can look at. Knowledge graph is actually like source for any AI to build for next generation application. So I can show you a few demos down the line, and before that, we can see a few numbers. This I have taken from internet, that all over AI revolution is going to be somewhere around $15 trillion. There are around 300 millions jobs going to be transformed or created. So even like the professor, like I would urge like everyone to use recent tools like Visual Studio Copilot, Claude Code, and anyone here aware about MCPs or using MCPs in day-to-day workflow? Can I have answer in terms of yes or no? So either is fine. So, but I want answer. Okay. Okay. So MCPs are also the great way to do things. Like I can show you one relatively quickly at later part of the demo. I'll just give me a moment. I'll just open that project so that I can show you quickly. Okay, so anyone know about this tool called Kiro? So, so usually we access AI through ChatGPT and other things, but like Kiro is recently launched by AWS or Amazon, so which is clone of Visual Studio. But here MCP is relatively done nicer way. So if you see, like I have WhatsApp MCP. So I'll show you this demo sometime later. I'll just run my WhatsApp over here. But I would urge everyone to have a look at MCP, Visual Studio Copilot, Claude Code, because the way we access AI is changing with 2025. It is not like chat-based interface. You should consider AI as your co-pilot, and you can instruct him to do a task. And that is how coding is getting worked. That is how automation is getting carried out in companies. So that is where MCP is like protocol, like HTTP for web. MCP is for AI. Okay, so now coming to like key challenges and major opportunity. So when we talk about recent model, challenges are about privacy and ethical AI. Because when we share something with AI, it already knows a lot about you. If you ask AI about advice, as he contains collective human expertise, most of the time it is going to give you a good answer. And there is nothing wrong asking AI about your personal question, about your project question, about how to code, or letting him to code. But when we talk about privacy, AI is already knowing a lot about you. And where these all data are going, these all data are going to these big giants, where like your data can be used for some other purpose. So that is not a right way. And currently, we don't value privacy that much, specifically on web front. So that is where there would be a lot of opportunity and lot of bottleneck also when coming to this commercial model, be it Claude, be it ChatGPT, because ultimately they need to earn, and currently they are relying on our data and our information to earn. So that is where like someone asked about, Ankit has asked about question like on edge devices. So that is where there would be a lot of opportunity and lot of conflict also from these big giants, because they wouldn't want AI to be available offline and to be accessible in current way. But there would be a lot of opportunity for next 10 years if anyone wants to work on that space. Model interoperability is also there. Computational costs are also there, because training like AI is not that easy. And that is where like many of us may lack also, because infrastructure at scale is not available to us, like is there in China or in USA. But government is working very hard, and there are methods out there day in day out. Like a lot of research is happening. So even like you sitting on your machine with i5 to i9 based processor can also build a small model with some cloud GPU of 24 hours. And that is where like I want everyone, be it someone from mechanical side, be it someone from civil side, be someone from psychology side, to create their own model and their own software also. So these are the challenges. And what are the opportunity? Like quantum ML hybrid systems are there. Edge AI deployment is progressing like anything. Human AI collaboration is coming to next level, with MCPs coming in, with AI coming as as edge models. Like you can also configure Olama, run some model on your local, configure it with your Visual Studio. So there are humongous opportunity out there today for automation and for any like development. Industry specific model you can do, autonomous system you can create, and the person or the company who solves these challenges will lead the next decade. So there is like enormous opportunities out there. Everything is going to be written. Me myself is betting on a concept that there may not be mobile phones like in next 10 years. The way we make call, the way we type, the way we access software, all those are going to get changed within 10 years. So all softwares which are currently available has to be rewritten. And that is where there is major opportunity. Okay, so then now we will quickly come to few demos. So like currently, like our primary product is Get Screen. So I'll show you one quick demo from our system. So basically, GetScreen.in is a platform where like you can apply from for training or job. So when you apply to this portal, you would automatically get an interview link after uploading a resume, and you would be talking to AI. So our AI would be able to screen you, would be able to understand you, and then ask you specific question about your skills, your knowledge, your previous projects, and then like it would be able to create a unique report for you. So that report, like I'll also show you. Just give me one moment. Yeah. So here is this report. So if you see this, like this was the person like who like applied to us, and if you see like this is its AI score. So AI is telling that he needs some work. Now when we open this, so we will be able to see detailed study also about his project knowledge, his technical knowledge, and we would also be able to see like what AI has rated him and why he has rated him this way. We can also see transcript. like what AI has asked, what candidate has replied. So this is the report card which is generated from GetScreen, and anyone can share it. So this URL, like you can share on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on WhatsApp. You can copy it and share it with recruiter. Let's see, I am able to talk, I am able to make sense of various technology. So why don't you hire me? So this is the future we are creating, whereby candidates are talking to AI, and then like AI is becoming responsible for making sure that like the candidate is like having proper job application, and companies are seeing this video. So you are able to make sense, right? What we are talking about. So I'll just close this. But like this is like one of our project. The other project which I wanted to, and similar codes are not only available on web but also on telephony. So currently, like last 2 weeks, like we like launched our telephony number, whereby you can call this number and you can talk to AI. So this is part of Get Screen, where like we are creating 24 by 7 intelligent agent, like which would be able to talk to candidate, understand about them. Even like few models which we are developing would be able to train you as well for like getting job. Another few work like which we are doing interesting work is on 3D similarity search. So the person who are coming from mechanical background, we have developed model mathematical models with Euclidean distance, cosine similarity, and with basic architecture based upon common ML library to identify when you give two different mechanical models, 3D models to this AI, it would be able to give you similarity check, because we are working with the manufacturing companies. So they have this problem, like day in, day out, they are developing many 3D models. The company with whom we are working now are having 2000 odd like mechanical CAMCAD developers who do mechanical design day in, day out. So now they have this problem, like if they have a requirement, uh, is there a similar model already built, 3D model? So then like they can leverage on it, and they can also identify various redundancy in supply chain, in bomb. So that is where this project was quite useful. We are also working on GIS based system, so whereby we are taking satellite image from third party, and then like we have implemented a Python based model for identifying where various anomalies in gas pipeline, whether there is some permanent structure surrounding this gas pipeline, what type of vegetation are there surrounding this gas pipeline, because it may hamper overall soil cathodic protection and the structural integrity of a pipeline. So that is where like we have also done some fantastic work on ML side, and currently we are also working on a project where we are gathering this real-time insight from satellite imagery, and then like we are converting them into 3D models. So in Unity 3D, like we are developing somewhat real-time digital twin of this data pipeline and surrounding ecosystem. So that can give very well overall like prediction and overall identification of various issues happening. And for RoboSort, we already discussed. So these are some of the things we are doing internally. Now, when we talk about the next wave, so next wave of AI would be more about multimodal AI, where like currently we are seeing ChatGPT generating text, but what if it can do all these things together? What if it is more agentic, whereby it is letting you offload some of your task off the shoulder? And that is where, like currently, if you see, like Claude is working heavily with Claude Code and Claude desktop application. ChatGPT has also introduced developer mode last week. So these are the trending things like which happening currently and which is going to impact the future of all the students out there. Not only student, I would also say professors, because onus is on them to learn this and make sure that when they go out, like they are industry ready. So I would urge everyone to like check this specific link, this news.ycombinator.com. So I'll just put it over here. You can bookmark this. So this is from Y Combinator only, which is like biggest like startup incubator in USA, and most of the big companies like which have came, like many of them have came from Y Combinator, which even like Paul Graham, who was starter of who has started e-commerce. So he himself was the founding member of Y Combinator, and then like ChatGPT founder Sam Altman was founder of Y Combinator from more than 10 years before he started ChatGPT. So here, like every day, people start various links related to technology. But if you go through this, try to understand this, so then like you would be ahead of many people out there. Okay, so then like we are talking about AI agents everywhere. So currently also like I had just opened up like one Caro instance. So if you see like I had started one like Go code. So Go code was a breach that was like actually like starting and syncing my WhatsApp. So now if I go to this specific AI, here I'm using Claude Sonnet 4.0. And if I say like, can you summarize or can you give me any AI related group from my WhatsApp? So here using MCP, here if you see like I have different MCPs. So what is MCP? Like MCP is going to be quite important. MCP is a bridge between user and a tool. So with MCP, you would be able to talk to your WhatsApp. So here I have just given him command like, can you give me any AI related group from WhatsApp? So then like it is telling me that I have like couple of groups like out there. So I have say around 11 groups which is AI related. And then like I just want to get a summary because I didn't have time today. So can you summarize last 24 hours conversation for me? So now this AI is using WhatsApp MCP, which has some method listed, but the breach and the protocol is too powerful so that it is able to understand all these messages and then like it is able to generate a summary for me. So you got an idea, right? So there were some discussion about AI book chat app, AI implementation, reality check by Atul Mehra, like who is founder of this group, and he is also owning one fantastic company in Pune. Then like there are some technical advice and discussion about GraphRag and Grok's open model. So world is going to get changed by using the technology surrounding here. And the base of all of them is ML and AI. So that is why like it is utmost important for everyone to understand recent developments happening in AI space, but also to understand basics like what are transformers, what are machine learning, what is AI, how to create data set, how to create your own AI. So there is a philosophy called the second brain, which we have been working and which is open as such, but we have been practicing that philosophy for like more than 2 to 3 years now. But if you see this, so this is like graph of my own notes, like which I usually take every day, but sometime every few days a week. But if you see individual nodes, so that represent either some company or myself or some person with whom I have interacted or I have written. So if you give this data to AI, AI would be able to understand you better. AI would be able to reason out with you better. So the same concept is applicable to any domain, any vertical, or any business. That the future is there for persons and company like who manage their data, who manage their information, and who can automate the overall system quite effectively, because that would keep them ahead of everyone. So that is what I wanted to say. So technology is evolving rapidly, and you must understand and you must start using tools and technology in order to be ahead. So that is all from my side as of now. And like we are now completely open for question and answer session.
Hope I'm audible. If any participants wants to ask any questions, please either write it or raise your hand so that we can unmute them. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, Pinal, I am able to hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, sir. Any question?
Okay, so there is one question
There is one.
from Devin.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Uh,
So,
it's regarding how can AI-driven autonomous system ensure safety, accountability, and ethical compliance, and how can critical data such as health-related informations be secured?
okay, so there are various aspects to it. So when we create any AI system, so there is this philosophy going currently in like industry, that how many people are developing AI, and it was started by Anthropic, the cloud company only, that we are putting as many people into safety side as many people we put into AI model development, because it must be balanced out. So currently, like there was one statistics, and even like Geoffrey Hilton, who himself invented deep learning, he is quite on other side that AI system is going to get wrong, and there are 10% chances of this. So like safety is utmost important. Currently, also like people are saying that there are 8 to 10% chances that it is going to get wrong. So if you know, like if you are going to onboard a plane and there are some major issue with the plane, and 8 to 10% chances are there that that plane is going to crash. So are you going to go on board? Most of the people will not. But currently, that is not the case with AI because Rabbit is already out of the hole, and people want to earn and people want to do like many things surrounding AI. So, safety, accountability, and ethical compliance is utmost important. And how AI is progressing, there is less development on that front. So, government, institutions, and even bigger giant would be like pumping in a lot of money in coming decade. So there are a lot of things to be researched, and I would urge everyone to uh, go more into that side as well. And for health related data, like the solution is always a solution would be more around decentralized AI. So how we can power AI with blockchain, how we can power AI with offline models. So that is where a lot of things to be done. And I would urge everyone to study blockchain also, not in terms of cryptocurrency, but in terms of overall concept and how you can align it with AI. Yeah, so I hope
One,
like I was able to answer. We can
yes, sir.
next question from Ankit or L K
Hello.
Anand. Yeah.
Sir, please
Hello.
unmute them. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hello. Sir, good
Yes, sir.
evening.
Yes.
Yeah. Sir, again, continuing with that ethical aspects and other things. As on today, I think world over also there are not such legal frameworks or anything with related to the use and the applicability of AI. I mean, we of course as engineers and not technocrats, we will be really talking about maybe autonomous vehicles or deep learning models for medical diagnosis or something. But majority of the the usage with respect to the lot of tools available in image content and video creations and all. So
Mhm.
lot of usage is on the other side, in the sense on the negative side, maybe like some illegal usage or
Mhm.
uh, kind of uh, not in a right spirit.
Mhm.
So with respect to that and with respect to explainable AI, is there any such framework possible for us to develop?
No, so currently you are right. So वो गांधी जी की लाठी है किसी के पास, तो मारने के लिए भी यूज कर सकता है और चलने के लिए भी यूज कर सकते हैं. तो every tool has that thing. And with AI, lot of money is pumped into AI development, but on guardrail or on other aspect, like relatively less process is made. But many people are aware of it, and even like few industry stalwarts are also working towards it. So I think it would be there, but then like collectively, like everyone should own it. So even like we at GetScreen also thinking out loud, like how we can be sure that if AI is rating candidate well, if not, like what all precaution we can take, and then like we are working aggressively on it. Because if AI is doing the judgment, or if AI is doing something on its own capability, so then like there should be and there must be some guardrails surrounding it in order to make sure that it is doing it perfectly. So onus is on all of us, as everything is going to get changed, but how we implement it properly in betterment of society.
Yes, yes, yes. That's right. That's what. Like just 2 days back, if we see the newspapers, Aishwarya Rai has gone to the High Court saying that there are a lot of problems for her using her name and pictures for some products and all such things and making money in the name of Aishwarya Rai, something like that.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. Yeah, so there are going to be implications for sure, but like we as an engineering community, like we need to come up with innovative solution. We need to set bar high in terms of everything what we do in order to make sure that the systems are there and working autonomously well with proper guardrails.
Yeah, like as on today, it is not there, no, sir. Like for example, if you have a 5G or a 4G or a 6G or any other kind of technologies available, we have like PPP forms or some IEEE and some particular kind of standardization bodies which will at least make the usage and make standardized protocols or anything like that. Whereas compared to that, in AI domain, everybody is there, but no kind of a framework where we are having certain boundaries for using or even in the teaching area also AI subject is there, but a lot of focus on what is prompt engineering, how to do it and all, but very less focus on this critical usage and how do we really develop a framework and other things. Whereas in hardware technologies and computing technologies, we allow even big companies like HP or everybody is coming up with certain kind of protocols and all where everybody is following. In the AI domain, no one is following any kind of rules.
Yeah, in AI, like it is kind of software, so it is not well structured. But and that is where opportunities are there. So even this MCP was developed by Anthropic. But now, if you see 3 days back, the developer protocol which ChatGPT launched, so that is completely MCP based. So if you have something fantastic, something so easy to implement, people are going to get adapt. It is just matter of time and matter of some serious concern from government side or from individual side. But individually, it has to be taken for sure.
Yes, yes, sir. That's right. Like as faculty, while teaching in our curriculum, also we should be really more focused on about the right uses of all these techniques instead of simply telling ChatGPT or Gemini or something like that. The right usage of these tools because younger generation, as we have seen just in 2 days in back in Nepal, what happened because of all this social media and all such. A lot of other side pictures are coming instead of a positive side picture. So,
No,
as
no,
faculty, we
absolutely.
have more responsibility to be in the classrooms while we teach these subjects and other things.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is where like technology is going to be rewritten with AI next decade. So how we make it, it is upon us. Whether we make like better from worse or we can make it more worse.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ankit.
Sir, my question was regarding the gas pipeline, real-time gas pipeline leakage detection project of yours.
Mhm.
As you said, it is being images like, as I know, a single GIS is in GBs. So for real-time detection, you need a lot of satellite images real-time, and like how do you
No, no,
manage
no.
and
No, it is
the
not
process?
real time. It is not real time. So it like understand historical data along with various information, and it also takes real time imagery from satellite provider. So one of the startup which is UAE based, so we are working with them, and they have tie up with satellite imagery provider. So they give images say within 15 days, almost real time. And then like we compare it with historical data in order to predict something, in order to give anomalies, and in order to give them much more data and insight. Because with gas and fuel pipeline, there are major problems of breakages, leakage, and sometimes also even theft. So the project is to prevent this overall scenario.
Sir, can I get the link or the details of that project?
No, this was completely like a B2B project. It's not on like any site. It is
And sir,
being
if
used by.
build a similar satellite related project, so how can we get data from the satellite providers, like any information?
So you can reach out to me. Uh, You can search on LinkedIn. I'll give you my LinkedIn URL, and from there, like we can take it further.
Okay.
Appreciate your and being a I myself as a DDIT alumni and
Okay.
ex-faculty of IT branch of DDA. So
Okay.
I'm really glad that people from DDIT is doing such great stuff. So thanks a lot.
No, thank you, Ankit. Yeah, so feel free to reach out to me, everyone, on LinkedIn, and I'll try to help everyone as much as I can.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
thank you, everyone. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us and sparing valuable time with us. You have shared great knowledge, and it's really a very informative sessions for us. It also sparked the curiosity and challenge assumptions and inspire the innovation. So thank you so much, sir, for accepting our invitations and delivering a sessions today. So thank you
Okay.
all the participants also.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Have a nice day. Bye.
Thank you. Bye, bye, sir. Bye. Uh, Now for the participants, few participants raised the questions regarding tomorrow's schedules and the examination. So let me tell you the tomorrow's schedule. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock, we'll have one session. Session will be from 2 o'clock to the 3:30 p.m. And that will be delivered by the Mr. Alok Bhargava, sir. Uh, Again, we'll have a second session at 3:30 to 5, and that will be delivered by the Mr. Parth from the Google. Third session will be at 5 o'clock, 5 to 7:30 p.m., and that will be delivered by the Sailesh Kumar from the Reliance Jio. And then at 6:30 p.m., we have scheduled taste for all the participants. You will get a taste link and everything in your own AICT ATAL login. So at 6:30 p.m., the link will be enabled and you will be able to give the exam. So exam duration will be of 1 hour, and all will be the MCQ questions. There are total 50 questions. Each question carries 2 marks, and there is no any negative marking. So at 6:30, link will be enabled, and you need to give the test mark, and everything will be shown in your own login panel. And at the say after giving the examination, you need to provide the feedback link again will be shared by the AICT ATAL. So it is only in shown in your own login. And then we'll have the valedictory session at 7:30 to